Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. Welcome to your collective video today. I basically channeled, I had wrote it down because I had heard it. I had to look up what I was hearing. What I was hearing here, I had wrote it down. Let me look at it. I was hearing empathic mirroring, and then I was hearing someone is figuring out. And then I heard someone is figuring out they're with a narcissistic type of personality, okay? I know those are big words and stuff like that, throwing that around. But literally, someone has figured out, I mean, they're literally figuring it out, that they're about, or they're spending their life with, or they are about to spend their life with, a person who is not for their highest good, but they appear to be. Literally, someone's reflecting, and they're ending it with that person, whoever it is. They're realizing who the real deal is. I'm figuring that's collective. Okay, that's you guys. They realize that you're a true empath. You really care. Okay, you're not gaslighting or would be gaslighting them, but they're realizing that they are with someone who does, somebody who they thought was genuinely interested in and loved them. They're realizing that they don't. They're realizing that the collective is the true empath. That card says reflection and changing of the tides, and honor what's ending. So this person is ending that relationship, okay, whoever it's with. They're ending that sort of narcissistic empath paradigm. So basically, we're going to have an empath with an empath, okay, and they're going to leave whoever's mirroring. Now, the thing is, collective, they feel a lot of passion for you. They want to talk to you, but they haven't. They keep putting it off. I would imagine because they're still with this other person. Now, it's probably very hard to get away from a narcissistic person. I would definitely, yeah, it is. Emotions are running high. That came out also in the pre-shuffle. As I do this, the astrological skies are supporting wanting change. Okay, as I do this, the sun is square Uranus, so it's about wanting to reform things. And so someone could literally be thinking about this, and they want to change their life. And with this eclipse happening tomorrow on the 17th of February, with the fire horse entering, there could be some changes, all right? There could be some big changes where someone's contacting the collective, leaving that sort of narcissistic type of relationship where they realize somebody was mirroring, acting, pretending, but not real. That's a big realization, and that's the type of thing that this eclipse can be bringing. Big, major realization. So anyway, guys, before I start your reading, I want to be the first one to tell you all, you're so beautiful, you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you, and the divine values you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. So we're going to pull a couple more cards. Maybe those same cards will want to come out. I'm not sure. So anything else here for the collective? Yeah, hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning, burning bridges, literally. Yeah, it's done. This person has burnt their bridge, and I would feel like there's probably a time where this person, the one who wants you, collective, the one who sees that you're the true empath, I would imagine that they are probably in need of help or love or support. And that's where they're realizing they're with this person who doesn't care. And like I said, I don't like to throw around the word narc or narcissist, but that's what they're realizing. They might literally be looking it up, trying to figure it out, and like, oh my God, but they're figuring it out. And because of that, I feel like because they're not going to be there for them and their time in need, or there's something that they're realizing. I don't know what it is, but they're just realizing it, that the person they're with is more into themselves than they are the person they're supposed to love, and they are not very supportive at all. So I just, like, I can't even say it in words, the way that I'm feeling, the energy that I'm feeling from this person. Balance your emotions. I feel like that's this person's energy or someone's energy here. It could be yours, but I just feel like someone's really trying to balance their emotions. They realize they got caught up with the wrong kind of person, and they realize they got caught up with a person or spending their life with a person who don't give a shit about them. And they are feeling angry. They're feeling angry. Whoever this is feeling really angry. We got the white bull, masculine energy. Fire, you know, like I say, we're building up. Tomorrow is the fire horse, and yeah, we're already feeling that shit. So this person is putting two and two together. They realize they're with somebody who does not care. They're about to make some major change. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is you, collective. I don't know. But somebody does know who the true empath is, but putting it off. Not today, but having these strong feelings, having this compassion. So this is going to be where two empaths come together, or at least they're going to talk to you, all right? We have infinite mask. That's what I'm saying. So there's two ways to take that infinite mask. One, they're masking their feelings from you, not telling you. And the other is they're realizing that somebody, you know, is just full of shit, basically. Full of it. Just pretending to care. Let's get a couple more cards and then we'll get into your tarot reading. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future engagement ring. This person has strong feelings for you, and the relationship is over, and it literally mirror. They realized they were in see, it says a relationship reflecting our wounds. They realized they were in a relationship, or in one. Maybe they still got to end it because it's ending here. So ending a relationship with a narcissist, aligning with somebody that they've been in separation from. Obviously, it takes two to tango. So if they're coming toward you, it would take you to also be on board with this, right? They don't get to be with you just because they want to be with you. But they did have to learn a lesson, I would imagine. And they learned a big lesson. Not only were they with a karmic, they were with a narcissistic karmic. So, is there any other kind? I don't know. 9 cards for the collective. We have the Fool in the reverse, because if somebody was foolish, all right, or feeling that way, they're about ready to embark on a new journey. Right there is a new beginning. The Sun and the World. We have Leo, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo again. So this is about happiness, going toward their happiness. 5 of Pentacles. In this case would be a breakup, because this says separation. Ending. No, that's ending right here. These two go together. Mirror and ending. They want to be with the one they've been separated from. 2 of Pentacles. I feel like they're, you know, they're putting it together here. I don't know. Hopefully, like I said, if they were sick or ill or whatever in the hospital, like this card, and they were in need, and then they're realizing, wow, nobody's here for me. It's just me. It's just me here for me. Nobody here. This person's supposed to love me, but nobody's here. They said all the right things. They said all the right things. Yeah, right here. 8 of Wands. That's saying all the right things, but that's also communication. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this person could want a reunion with you, but this person definitely ended up with the wrong person. A person who's uncaring, unfeeling, but they mirrored them. They mimicked the behavior that they thought this person wanted to experience. So now it's out. We're ending where it's out. The High Priestess is reversed, which means the gig is up when it comes to this karmic. It just is. Major Arcana is the High Priestess, is the Fool card. So we have Aquarius, we have Pisces, Virgo. And then we have the Queen of Swords right here. All right, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. But it's, you know what? Somebody is realizing they might feel foolish. And a lot of times when we realize we're in those kind of connections, we do feel foolish. We feel like, oh my God, how could I have got duped? How did I not see it? How did I not recognize it? A lot of times we think, you know, when somebody is wanting to know so much about us, and when we feel like somebody, you know, is mirroring us, like they've experienced what we've experienced, whoever this person was, they felt a connection. But now something's gone on, and it's like they're kind of alone. It's like, where's their lover at now? They were supposed to be loving them. Or it's like if somebody were in the hospital and they might go see them once, but they don't stay there with them. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'll come visit you. I'll come see you. But it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. Or then they're like the next day, like, I can't go see you, you know. Or let's say if somebody was in the hospital and they come home and like there's no support. Somebody's realizing this and it hurts. Because I feel like they've been separated from the one who really does care. So I do feel like someone got duped here. I don't know if you guys are going to be together, because it's going to be up to you, collective. Yeah, Four of Wands. This person might find out, because I'm getting this on the High Priestess. This person is sick. It's like they might be finding out, look, I'm not doing too good. Five of Pentacles reversed. They might find out, you know, this person was up to shenanigans. This person was entertaining, having fun, all right, didn't care. But I do feel like either way, this person's coming back. They're coming back toward you. Give me a card for that, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they're thinking. Look at all that. This person's had time to think. All right? And they're thinking about this person they're with. They, you know, they look good. But they're like, the problem is they got studied. They got studied by the narcissist, or this person, this karmic, if that's easier to say. They got studied and played. This person probably is like, how did I get duped? How did I not see this? But they didn't. They see it now, though. They see it now. Somebody is reflecting, and they're playing it back, and they're like, oh my God, I was so duped. They were just gaslighting the hell out of me. They were just feeding me everything that I wanted to hear. But when I really need them, they're not here. Or they don't validate me, because often that type of personality won't validate you. And they're going to come talk to the person who they know is genuine, a genuine loving person, and that's you, collective. Man, what a shit show. Thing is, I don't know how you're going to feel about it. 5 of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. They realized they gave to the wrong one. They gave to the wrong one. They breadcrumbed the wrong one. They breadcrumbed you, gave to them. And they're like, how could I have missed this detail? How could I have missed this? They did. Somebody is just very uncaring and unfeeling toward them, but they said all the right things. They seemed to take interest in all the things they were interested in, and they thought that person was interested in them. And they're like, how did I miss that? Because that's what that's what the narcissist does. It studies. This person was studying. Well, and they realized that they got played. Really, somebody's realizing they got played by the narcissist, and that the Empress, the feminine energy, the one that truly is loving, is the one that they neglected, the one that they went into separation with. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles reverse. This came out anyway. They want to heal things. So now they want to come back and heal things with you, because that's in the reverse. They've changed. They're coming out to say they've changed. They've learned something. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Three of Wands reverse. You're not gonna expect this person, but this person is thinking a lot about the past, okay? But this person is going to come in. This could be your twin flame with the Empress wanting to come out, the 4 of Wands, 1111, and the Lovers. This could be, it doesn't have to be. Tell me about the Ace of Disc. This person was more concerned with sexual matters. 8 of Cups sideways. Yeah, they're finishing off this person with this person. But good luck with that, because when the narcissist knows you're leaving them, they try to end you first. So, yeah. But that's the thing. They got played, they got duped, and they're like, how could I have got so played, so duped? And now they want to come back to you. Now they're thinking about you. But this person is not going to make it easy. Now here's the Emperor. I got Leo in the reverse twice. You know, this person said all the right things, but you are the real thing. What else can I say? I guess they had to learn, and they just got schooled. Don't know what event happened in their life, or if they just got enough of that behavior from the person, but now they realize it. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and in this time frame, they're thinking about reaching out. They're probably going to be doing a lot of reflection, especially this week as I'm doing this with the eclipse, the fire horse. There's a lot of energy that's going to be like wanting to change things, but also trying not to get angry about things, because emotions are running high. When this person realizes they were duped, yeah, they're going to be kind of angry. And depending on what their sign is, you know, they might get a little cray-cray. And they really were confused, all right? They were confused. Their intuition was off. Give me another card for that. Someone could have Pisces, Virgo in their chart, but yeah. I mean, if you're in the Empress energy, you knew they were making a mistake. Very simply. You knew they were making a mistake, but This is somebody who was confused and somebody who was stuck. Literally, they were stuck in confusion. They could have left, but they were confused. They had to learn. And now this person is finally learning that they were in that kind of relationship. They were in that kind of relationship all along. Anyway, if this is your reading, you'll be seeing this person. I got the pre-shuffle card of not today. All right, but they have a lot of passion for you. They want to talk to you. They're really angry. They might be putting together a plan. They might be needing to deal with this person, how they're going to let them go, completely let them go, because the bridge is burned. I would love to know what happened, but I think because it's a collective reading, it's just going to be the universe is going to set some sort of experience, or they've already went through some experience, and that's where they had to just sort of see, like, wow, this person ain't around. You know, maybe it has something to do with their health or their money. No money, no health. This person doesn't want to be around, or this person doesn't seem to care. This person is giving attention to someone else, and they could be doing that. They could definitely find out, because they do find out basically the kind of person they were with. So however that happens. So we're closing out. Dreams need a practical plan. That's this person. I feel like this week is that energy of, let me put some action behind what I want. But that comes after realization. All right, expect powerful change. That's the eclipse. I'm doing this reading the day before the eclipse. Confidence. This person is going to feel, I feel like the confidence is going to come from, first of all, they're going to be angry. There's going to be enough anger to create a spark for them to do something. And this is also the fire horse. The eclipse and the fire horse are happening the same day, which is tomorrow, February 17th. Step out of your comfort zone. So this is like someone going into North Node. I would imagine learning this lesson was like taking them out of South Node and pushing them into North Node and luck. Luck is on your side, but it's this person coming toward you, or there's something to do here with Jupiter. And I think at the end of the week, Venus trines Jupiter. So that might be, you might hear from this person by the end of this week. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next video, and namaste, my friends.